Hello, welcome back to 2K14 Universe. I'm Jitch, and it's NXT.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 232 pounds, Ric Flair.
Now I know what you're all thinking. Wow, NXT. Yeah. Oh my god, I looked into so many alternatives before starting this because I'm so sick of using Component for the PS3. I hate it. I hate the way this game looks through Component. If you just put it through an HDMI, it looks so much better, but the PS3 is such a stupid ass console that you have to bypass HDCP, which is not legal, and you shouldn't do it, but you should also, I'm not going to say anything more about that, but I've looked into it quite a bit, and, you know, I tried a PS3 emulator, tried a 360 emulator. I've tried a lot of different options, but in the end, gritting my teeth and just dealing with the PS3's sucky quality was the only solution. So I'm fresh off the back of defeat right now, and I hope I sound like it. It's not that bad. I just every time I switch between component video, which is what this is recorded through, and HDMI, it crashes my capture card every single time, and it causes so many problems. And it's just a pain in the ass. There is no other word for it. Well, here we go, Ric Flair and the charismatic enigma Bruno Sammartino, and I mean charismatic enigma in the sense of his charisma is an enigma. Where is it? This is a mystery to all. Sorry, I came in and chose violence today, I guess. Bruno Sammartino, Ric Flair, what a way to kick off NXT, wow. We've got an NXT tag team match up next. I was about to say tag team championship, that would have been wrong. We've got a tag team match up next, which will determine whether or not the primetime players will be saying goodbye to NXT. There'll be one of many to be saying goodbye to NXT, if they do, as quite a few people have in the past. This would bring Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre down to NXT. I guess there'd be a two-man band. And then we got our main event tonight, NXT Championship. Tensai set to face off against Andre the Giant for the first time ever. Just two very big men slapping their meats. Now, obviously, it goes without saying, I've been very behind on recording this series again. I've been taking really long with it. I truly believe, it's not going to go like lightning speed, but I think once I'm finally done using this PS3, it's going to be so much smoother. When I'm going to just promise this to you now. When I get, when I get around to doing my playthroughs of the old story modes that were on the PS3 and 360, I'm just going to get a 360 copy again. I'm really fed up with this PS3. The only other thing I might do is I might just cave and get a splitter. The only reason I don't want to go down that route is because I hear you can lose picture quality from it anyway, which would defeat one of the purposes. But more importantly than that, the much bigger issue that I have at hand is they don't always work. You're taking a bit of a gamble with them. So that's got me a little bit reluctant too, because they're not expensive, but they're not cheap. That really is the best way to phrase that. So, I mean, I feel like this channel, you know, is a worthy cause. You know what? I'll probably just buy one after this stream. I'm gonna be honest with you. Stream this episode. As soon as this is done being recorded, I'm probably gonna just buy one. Because I'm so sick of using Component, and I'm sick of talking about this. I'll be completely honest. You're probably sick of hearing about it. I'm sick of talking about it. I'm just going to do it, because I've got plenty of PS3 games I want to play in the future anyway. I don't want to have to rebuy my games on 360 Because I feel like these consoles are now hitting that point where they're going to start going up in terms of how much they cost because they're becoming less available. And whilst emulation is becoming an option for these, it's not there yet. It's not very good. Well, honestly, I think that probably more or less depends on your computer and stuff. From what I've seen though, there's a lot of like specifics to it. For anyone that's like interested in emulating an Xbox 360 or PS3, there's a lot of specifics to it. Like you have to use like specific versions where it works better than others. So if you've got the patience, you have to like customize the settings for each game and stuff. So if you've got the patience for all that, then it could be worth your time. I don't. I'm not a very patient guy. Like when this happens. Incredible. What is he doing here? What is this? Bruno Sammartino stretching out Ric Flair. You're not seriously going to try and make the submission specialist Ric Flair tap out, are you? Only King Kong Bundy could do that. Because he did. Imagine Bruno Sammartino winning here tonight. Imagine Bruno Sammartino. Truly one of the guys who has signed up here on NXT. I don't actually hate Bruno, I just don't have any investment in him at all if it wasn't obvious at this point. He could win, he could gain momentum, I'd roll with it. I'm not against using people I don't necessarily think much of, you know, unless their name is Sergeant Slaughter. But, boy, he has just not made much of an impact. I mean, this could be it. This could be where he makes the game-changing impact, and I eat my words. My hat, my cat. What else do you eat? Oh boy, another roll-up battle here. Never mind. Well, there you go, everybody. The charismatic man himself, Bruno Sammartino, with the win.
Here is your winner.
Wow.
Bruno Sammartino. Absolutely amazing.
Yes. That was absolutely amazing. I'd say perhaps this was the biggest in his life. Well, Bruno Sammartino wins to kick off NXT as Ric Flair continues to take loss after loss after loss. Up next, we'll find out if the Primetime Players are ready to graduate from NXT.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a total combined weight of 478 pounds, representing 3MB, Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre.
Well, I do wonder if 3MB will make their shift here to NXT. I'd be very interested in seeing these guys here on NXT. I actually think it would be really good for them, in a sense. I can respect that they don't want to come down here. They want to remain on Raw. They want to build back up momentum. It feels like an eternity ago since they were WWE Tag Team Champions. In fact, it's hard to believe that at one point they were now WWE Tag Team Champions. I feel like this is a group that has definitely slipped a little bit in recent memory, well, barring Heath Slater, who defeated The Miz just this past Monday on Raw. So maybe it's just these two that aren't doing too hot right now. Well, that can all change. Oh, come on now. What is this? The Nexus? This was gonna be a huge opportunity for the Primetime Players, and then the Nexus go and do that? This might ruin what could have been a big night for the Primetime Players. Now, in the past, when it comes to the EYS Challenge, the Brand Exchange Initiative, I can't think of anything else. We've seen many, many times in the past that the challengers tend to succeed. You know, in the very first challenge, Dusty Rhodes lost to Robert Scorpio, yes. But in the second challenge, the Shield won against the Nexus. They went over to Raw. In the third challenge, Razor Ramon won. He ended up becoming Scott Hall over on Raw. And in the fourth challenge, that might have been a loss. I don't remember who the fourth challenge was. I think Ric Flair. Maybe. Did Ric Flair challenge for a spot? I feel like maybe he did. You know, the thing is, there's been so many now that I don't actually remember them all, which I guess was natural as time went on. But, oh no, I think Scott Steiner defeated Ric Flair. That's right. Yeah. I remember now. That did happen, yes. And then the most recent one, Fandango defeated Sin Cara. The track record is generally that those that pursue leaving NXT succeed. Generally based off of the, I'd imagine, track record that they have a lot of momentum behind them, whereas the adversaries that they're up against are on the complete opposite side of that. You know, like 3MB, for example, they've fallen on some hard times. I'd be very interested to have seen what would have happened had Big E Langston actually gotten to compete in his challenge. Would we have seen Big E Langston leave NXT? He now has an opportunity to maybe become NXT champion when he's fit to return. I can't wait to see that happen. I can't wait to see him return here on NXT, whether that be against Andre the Giant or Tensai. I feel like he's got an unfinished story with Andre, so in a sense I feel like he'd maybe be a little deflated to see Tensai win here tonight, but at the same time, the reign of terror that is Andre the Giant would be, oh, fuck off. I disabled these. I turned this off. I turned off the ability to separate teams. I fucking hate this game. I hate these PS3 wrestling games so much. Such a bad era. Okay, not all of them. Just 12, 13, and 14, really. I can't believe the Nexus came back out and have once again taken Titus O'Neil out of the equation. I feel like this was a really bad communication error on the part of the primetime players for Titus to allow himself to be distracted and leave this one to Darren Young. But that's exactly what happened, and I can't believe it. You know when you're just really not in the mood for something that much, but you want to get through it, so you do it anyway, and then it ends up fucking with you and making it worse? You're looking at it. I enjoy Universe. I really do. Sometimes I'm just not. It's not even necessarily. It's like a point in the calendar, I feel. I feel like the build to SummerSlam can be a bit of a chore, but at that point the game's still kind of fresh. And then I feel like after SummerSlam's done, the build to Survivor Series not always all that. And then like you've got that gap in between till you get to like the Rumble, and then it gets really cool. Then it gets really exciting again. I feel like we're just in the feeling out process. Well, Titus O'Neil was unable to continue competing in this match after the Nexus attacked them at the beginning. I gotta say, it's very brave of Darren Young to still try and take on this obstacle, to try and face these guys 2-on-1. He doesn't want to pass up this opportunity that Titus earned, by the way. It was Titus that won the opportunity to leave NXT. And he said, not without my brother, not without Darren Young. Which is why it would be really stupid if he walked out on this match turning against his partner.
I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal. He swung wild with that one.
This has been a big challenge here tonight for Darren Young. I feel like he's done pretty good so far. Titus completely absent from this match from beginning to now. I don't think he's coming back. I don't think he'll be able to. Did you see the way that he got thrown into that ring post? I think it was him. Ooh. I hope he's not going to be out of action too long.
What a tag team match this has been.
Gotta say, a bit ruthless of 3MB here to be taking advantage of this situation, but I mean, they gotta do what they gotta do. The challenge was laid down. As I said before, initially the challenge was laid down by Titus. He was the guy that earned this opportunity. I feel like he's been very much cheated out of it. I'd be very proud for Darren Young to win this. I think that'd be incredible. Do I think it's likely? Not really. I don't mean any disrespect to Darren Young. I just feel like this is a real uphill battle here. Drew McIntyre is an extremely gifted superstar, and Jinder Mahal is also a part of 3MB. And I feel like this is just going to make things very difficult for these guys. This guy. I'll tell you though, Darren Young, he's gone at it for quite a long time in this one. I feel like maybe it's because the game is probably broken as always and it doesn't know how to pin, but I mean maybe. Oh no, maybe. I mean he's not going to, he's right in front of Drew. You gotta think smarter than that, Darren. You don't have Titus here to take Drew out. I can respect that maybe he's just fallen into old habits and he just kind of forgot that his partner wasn't in his corner right now. That's understandable, it's forgivable. These things happen. It's been so physical, hasn't it? Drew McIntyre now with the future shock. That is not a good sign for Darren Young. That's got to be lights out. 3MB are staying on Raw. No, Darren Young with a kick out. He is not letting up. He wants to make Titus proud. And again. Boy, he is fighting his heart out there. Uh-oh. The Season 4 special. That's it. It's over. Yep. Ain't no one surviving the Season 4 special. Well, 3MB remain on Raw. Primetime players really got cheated out of this one. Titus removed from the match early on. Never stood a chance, really. 3MB remain on Raw. And the Primetime players will remain here on NXT. I guess they can't always be happy endings, though. I mean, in a way, that would make the challenge a little bit too obvious if every single time there was one, they just went up from NXT. But, you know, there's a lot to learn from this. Mostly that they clearly aren't finished with the NXT Tag Team Champions. As we move on to our main event now, Andre the Giant and Tensai for the NXT Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Championship. Making his way to the ring from Grenoble in the French Alps, weighing 476 pounds, he is the NXT Champion, the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
Now, look, I got a lot of respect for Tensai. I think, you know, he could potentially topple the Giant. The other part of me wants to say, how many times are we going to see this? And I don't mean this in an over-opinionated dirt sheet reading Vince McMahon conspiracy theorist ruin my wrestling type of how many times are we going to see this. I mean in a sense of how many times are we going to see people who were once a part of Monday Night Raw come down here to NXT to face this Giant and be crushed by this Giant. How many times, how many fatalities are we going to witness in this ring, in this Giant, this freak of nature's NXT Championship ring? Well, I don't know, but I'll tell you this. He has been incredible. Today could be the day that it comes to an end. I tell you, Tensai has had a great run in the past. He does have the guy, so it is possible Tensai could be Andre the Giant. I'm absolutely not ruling out the possibility of him being able to be the one to topple the Giant. I just, at the same time, I don't want to set those expectations too high. I don't want to say tonight's going to be the night Andre's going to lose that championship, because I have believed that in the past, especially when Big E got his second opportunity at the NXT Championship. But in the end, I was wrong. And I don't know what it's going to take to be right about this one. I think we're all just going to have to wait and see. One of these days, someone's going to top Andre. And it's going to be big. It's going to be history. There you have it. Andre, Tensai. Yes. All right. Well, here we go. I thought I'd land on Tensai, my bad. Andre running for the first time to start the match. Perhaps he's intimidated by Tensai. What a chop. What a chop. What a chop. What a chop. What a chop.
That landed like a ton of bricks.
The knee.
Championship on the line.
Huge power slam by Andre. You can already feel that confident presence in the NXT champion. No doubt in his mind, he is making it out of this one. Still NXT champion. I think that's the only reason he lays down these challenges. You know who I, oh, never mind. No, Razor Ramon beat Jake Roberts. I was about to say, you know who I forgot came down here to NXT? Jake Roberts. I was about to say, who beat Brodus? And I remembered that that was an exchange for Bryce Walker. He didn't actually win his way out of NXT. He was hand-selected. How fancy.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Go for it!
An impressive counter from Tensai.
Hit him. Just want to join in with the crowd sometimes, you know.
I'll be searching in my tights for a white flag I can wave. Tensai controlling the head.
How do you think Andre the Giant's championship reign ends, if not tonight?
Reversal from the
And when?
a short kick.
This guy's defeated so many people on his path to destruction. Big E Langston twice. Brodus Clay, perhaps one of the most notable of them all.
He's enjoying this.
Fandango.
Look at the physical command of Andre the Giant. I've never witnessed anything like this before.
There's definitely more than that. I can't think of any right now.
With the championship at
King
stake,
Kong
you know these
Bundy
superstars will get everything
absolutely
they have.
decimated his former partner. Oh, the battery for Controller 1 is low. Who could have seen that coming?
A huge reversal from the Giant. Oh, that might be it right there.
Andre, after walking over Tensai, just confidently goes for the cover. Feels a little premature if you ask me. I think he's really counting Tensai out. Ooh, spicy. Can I show that?
Whoa, imagine enduring a move like that from the Giant. No thanks.
Andre sending Tensai into the apron, and there's a ooh reversal by Tensai that I was not expecting.
And he's forced back in the ring. Oh, short shot to the throat.
Shot after shot from these two.
I could do that too. Almost. What do you call that?
We've gotten confirmation that Titus didn't suffer any severe injuries when he was unable to compete tonight. Unable. Removed from the match prematurely.
I think it's a great way to introduce
He
the
feels he
WWE
could have competed tonight, and he's heartbroken that he couldn't be there for his partner Darren Young, who he loves and respects and would never betray, and strike randomly in the middle of a very important career match for no good reason. Big splash there by Andre the Giant.
lateral press. Tensai powers out at the very last moment. You can't overstate the power.
I can't tell you.
of Tensai.
Every time I watch Andre the Giant on NXT and I see him defeat another one of my favorites, I just get so pissed off because he ruined my wrestling. And it's all Vince McMahon's fault. God damn it. Something like that. I don't know. Is that how you tweet? Is that how you zeet?
Not fast enough. Oh, tremendous right hand to the temple. Oh, what a painful kick. This match has been 100 miles an hour since the opening bell.
Ooh, biting on the scalp of Tensai. Jeez, there's no hair there. There's no protection. That's just teeth on skin, on bone. Oh man. Oh, big. Oh, here we go. This hasn't failed Tensai very much in the past, and it might not today. This could be the move that won Tensai the NXT Championship. He didn't pin him. He didn't pin him off of it. And Andre's arms are so big that he reached the ropes. I hate this game. I'm going to say that about every game I play, don't worry. I hate wrestling. Vince McMahon.
Oh, no way, says Tensai. And that seems to have taken a lot out of Tensai.
Oh, jeez.
Timber, and he falls hard.
And again. And again. Oh, jeez. How do you come back from that? What's Andre doing here? No, oh my god! Oh my god! What? No! Oh! Oh! That was a huge mistake! Holy hell! I thought he was about to kill him. Tensai's already enjoyed Yokozuna doing that to him in the past. He didn't need Andre as well. A second time. A second time. Will the second time be the one? How much green mist can one French giant endure? And Andre with another kick out. He's getting worn out though. He's running low. And there are the ropes. Trying to cheap a win. Try to season 4 a win. Uh-oh. 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 There it comes. There it is. That's the end. Good fight though. Tensai looked very promising. That turned into a bit of a nail biter for a moment there. I think there was actually a little bit of suspense in that one. Oh, here comes his best buddies, Summer Rae and Fandango. I fucking hate this game. Holy shit. What the fuck? Stop it. Stop it. I'm done.